Are the heroes of Marvel and DC a form of white supremacy? I just finished watching this documentary on Tubi called The Theft of the Black Gods. It basically explores how a lot of what we think of for modern superheroes of Marvel and DC, and even like Greek mythology and things like that, a lot of it originated from African and Orisha origins. For example, Thor, the god of thunder, both in Marvel and the actual original Norse mythology. That was based off of Shango, the god of thunder and lightning, and fire, who came first. They got me thinking about how many times we get adaptations or are constantly learning and being indoctrinated with like Greece, Roman, Norse mythology, but we are hardly ever get to see like the African gods depicted, like Percy Jackson series, Blood of Zeus, The Twilight of the Gods. That show that was just on Netflix that got canceled was also about Greek mythology, Chaos, with Jeff Goldblum. But then when we do get a movie about ancient African gods, gods of Egypt, it's all white people. And that's why I asked the question, which also came from the documentary as well, are modern superheroes a form of white supremacy? Granted, I don't know how accurate this is because characters are also being created every day, but in the documentary, they mentioned there's like over 7,000 Marvel superheroes and only like 100 and something of them are black. That's like 1%. And he said it's even worse over at DC. So while the character of Spider-Man and Peter Parker might not be a white supremacist, the idea that the Spider-Man creature, or what you think of as Spider-Man as a white man, is a form of white supremacy, especially when you think and dial down to the idea that the original Spider-Man was Anansi the Spider based off the African god. Yes, Anansi does exist in Marvel Comics, most recently seen in the Miles Morales book, and is said to be the first Spider-Man and a spider god. He's still not Spider-Man in the eyes of most people, and the Anansi character appears here and there throughout Marvel Comics. Overall, it's a really good documentary, and I recommend most people watch it. There was one thing that I kind of disagreed with, and I could be wrong about this, but he compared and talked about how Superman's origins was him being a Christ-like figure. And as far as I know, with him being created by two Jewish men, he was created to be a Moses figure. It wasn't until the Richard Donner Superman that the Christ allegory started to appear with regards to Superman. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I believe that's to be the case. But for the most part, again, it's a good documentary. I recommend people check it out. It's called Theft of the Black Gods. And after I posted this in my stories, the creator and director, Abasi Okoros, actually said he's turning this into a series. So be on the lookout for more. Again, you can watch it on Tubi.